Welcome Twin Flames to my channel, Rainbow Wizard. I will be doing a reading for Twin Flames in separation, situationships, relationships, those that are on a twin flame journey. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for supporting the channel. I really appreciate all of your lovely comments, sharing your stories. I feel so lucky and blessed to have such amazing tribe followers to this channel. Just some housekeeping. I have noticed, unfortunately, recently, this is an ongoing matter on YouTube. At least I've noticed a lot myself over the last year, but I've only been here for 2.5. That there is a couple of channel that tends to hover over my titles, and I've recently seen it's been done on Twin Flame title, so copy that title and put it, let's say, under the signs. I have been notified by many members, subscribers, and so on. So I just want to say it here. Basically, you would need to report it via the community tab. If you report it to me, that's also okay, but it doesn't, because I did address this, apparently it needs to be reported on the community tab. Even though I can report it, it's not enough just with me reporting it. I was hoping I could just pick up the phone and say, hey, look at this. But yeah, it's, and since I've joined YouTube, I've seen this, it's a bit like, any kind of scam, right? There's always a couple of percent that flares up. Anybody in social media will have some kind of scam attack, right? It is the name of the game, but yeah, just so you know, I am aware. And you can also report it via, if you see it, someone do it to another channel, mine or anyone else, you can just report it. So on that note, let's continue with your reading today. It is going to be for the end of April. I do the readings at least weekly, so the readings are still timeless, I would say so. And yes, we are in 2023. We are also soon moving into the season of Taurus. If anyone is Aries here and it's your birthday, I wish you a happy birthday. I hope you have a wonderful celebration. I'm using the Babylonian tarot deck. And it's from Etsy. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I am ready to do your reading. All right, the Death card. So transformation, right? With the Death card, a new era around someone, around the connection. Scorpio is coming up. So here we have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is the Seven of Wands. Something is happening behind the scenes. Something obvious is happening behind the scenes. I'm picking up your counterpart. They have been doing or are doing something sneaky behind the scenes. If they have moved out of your life recently or missing in action simply, they are here trying to fight for something. We'll find out. They want to fight for you, but this is someone also dealing with this is very likely someone dealing with a situation where they are juggling, where they have another life, where they have another path, where they have a third party, perhaps career. But they haven't explained themselves when they left the connection. But there will be a message, some sign from them that they are there, even if they are not really making it so obvious. This person is yet sneaking around. They're trying to show someone they aren't juggling. This person could currently be on the move, planning a move. I'm picking up someone with Scorpio and Cancer elements in their chart. So because these activities, these behaviors is happening in their environment, not yours. Around you, we have someone that their presence is very emotional. Their presence is someone, though, that their silence can seem that they are cold, they have abandoned this connection. But at the same time, they are going to show a sign that they haven't left the connection, but showing you some kind of sign that, okay, they are quiet silence, but they are thinking of you, whether they show up in a dream or you are thinking of them heavily, whether there is some kind of social media appearance, something like that, but it is small. You and this person, that you share a bond, you share a soul, a strong soul connection, well, a twin flame connection. You do feel like each other's half, even if you are not speaking, you feel very close to them, something that words cannot explain, but still this silence is still the distance. The silence is this type of silence is the type of silence whereas if you were not twin flames, I'm picking up, it would not survive this silence, because there is, I'm just getting the radio silence. And it's kind of, yeah, you can't really work with this person, right? They are, you kind of losing faith. But it's something, I'm picking up this song, and I promise I won't sing this one. I'll stay away from Celine Dion songs, definitely. But it's something about, you stood, for all those times you stood by them, for all the truth that you made them see, and that you brought them to life. There's something about you bringing their soul to life, because the way they live in their love life, at least it's not a warm place. It's kind of a hostile place. It's built maybe on practical terms. It's just doesn't have that love and that soul union. See, they are thinking of you. They want to connect with you. You are in their heart. They are in your heart and soul. So what's pulled you apart here is the silence, is the silence of the truth, the silence of the feelings, the silence of speaking out those words that want to be said but can only be felt at the moment. And there is not even any proof of union here. There is outside forces also trying to intervene in this connection. There is a block that is there in the connection, and you have also accepted that there is a block, and you are looking also at your own emotions at times and think, why do I have emotions towards this person? They are almost like a ghost, but still they kind of show up, they pop up in my mind more frequent than I want to. You could have really spent a lot of time building, growing your career. Also, with the 9 of Pentacles, you could be someone that live very well. It's nice surroundings. You're someone that is groomed, someone that likes to buy nice things. You are just someone also that I'm picking up. You make also the most out of what you got. Whether regardless of the money in the bank, basically you could look very wealthy. You like to, you are someone that really make the most out of what you have. Because there's this energy that is, see, the love for you, they don't speak about. still strategically planning to come forward, but also feeling very stuck. With the Nine of Swords, this is someone that is going through a stressful time, knowing that they have been ignoring destiny. They have been striving not to surrender into destiny, or maybe they were not permitted to surrender into destiny because something else is keeping them where they are. Most of the time, again, it is someone's thoughts, or feeling bound to where they are, feeling that they don't have the power to change anything. If you see here the Five of Wands and the Five of Pentacles, it is really just temporary, but that energy can feel, if someone is constantly in this five zone, right? Five of Swords, see, Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands is constantly someone that's reminded of I'm picturing someone that constantly talks about the prices in the grocery shop, or they've gone up, right? Now we have to calculate carefully what we buy. It could be family quarreling about that. Like now we have to, it's constantly putting the torch on prices. And then there's also bickering about things that doesn't really matter, but it is a constant thing. And then there is constantly bickering about who's right. So it's an ongoing dispute in a situation where someone is stuck at night. They can't sleep, and they feel trapped. This is someone that is on a wheel of repetition because they haven't stood up for themselves, because they have a scarcity mindset of somebody. Again, I'm picturing someone very 3D where this is very someone that could watch the news constantly saying, oh, this is what's happening, I have to do so and so. This is someone that's vigilant, very much like someone that is not really in their spiritual belief of a law of manifestation, right? Anybody that practice law of manifestation don't get caught up in the five of anything, because it's not, they know that that's not how things work. So this is someone constantly that is in an environment where it's very petty, very talking about it can't really relax. As soon as you open your eyes, it's someone's talking about, well, I paid just £2.50 for the pint of milk that used to be £1.50. It's a bit like that. And then someone annoyed saying, why are you talking about this again? And there's like this, I'm picturing maybe you're talking, not talking, but maybe this person is even as young as they live at home, or someone is in a relationship, it's on its last legs, or it's just how it is. But it's an environment that it's such a contrast to how they feel the world, they feel with you. And that is why it's illuminated to them, because they know this is not the place for them anymore. So yeah, see, this person also, there could be we have in their current environment, something is highlighted about the Chariot and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So I see them dealing with someone that is, there could be a Cancer in their life, but it's someone where it's constantly talking about the legacy, right? So there could be a possibility here that someone lives in a very nice, it could be a family heritage where it's outside. If you look at this house as well, it looks beautiful, looks ancient, right? And if you think, wow, those people that live there, they must be very wealthy. But it's like a wealthy house that might be, the house itself might be paid, but inside the house is difficult to maintain it, because first of all, there's lacking, and now very interesting that I see here the Five of Cups, right? So you have the complete, it is the wheel spinning, but it's lack. The love is lost. There was focusing on failure constantly. I'm also picking up a child in this house, but again, it is see here, it's repeat. I'm picturing someone that is playing happy families, but with the fives constantly being a reminder of, again, I would say very 3D stuff, like not having enough money, then they're bickering about it. But yes, they have this place they live in. They have a child, so they have something, very valuable, of course. But there is going to be, I would say that there is going to be a reminder, such strong reminder that they cannot live this way. And it's coming in forms of the connection with you. Now, they are trying to manifest a future, the one that brings them this happiness that they have with you. They want to get out of the cold. They want to reach out to you, but at the same time, they feel very far away. They are far away because their mindset at the moment is heavily impacted out of their surroundings. Therefore, there is a gap in how you live and how they live. It's night and day, but they are drawn to your light. They are drawn to this union like a moth to a flame, right? You are someone that makes the world a better place, even if you're not there. They can't, breathe without your existence. Because you love them, they are in a better place. You are their catalyst to move forward. You are, they're constantly reminded. There are signs that does come to them, perhaps through moments of despair where they see there is a reason they have met you. You give them that happiness, that enthusiastic vibe again. And the only way, ironically, they find this enthusiastic vibe is not through their current environment, not through looking at and say, okay, this is why I'm staying. It's through you. So this person here, I see that they could potentially be on some kind of getaway trip with their family. It's just reminded again of they're feeling very, very stuck. They are... Yeah, it's something about being stuck. It's simply, long story cut short, someone that is, they are in a relationship where they feel stuck. They don't have that joy that should come with, they can't get the joy anymore. Even if they live in a nice house, they can't get that joy. They can't feel it. They can't feel the joy of living in the house because it's empty inside. So it's a facade, it's a shell for the outside environment, but they know the truth. They know the truth of what's happening inside. And also there could be a child suffering because of this, because of two adults perhaps trying to keep this facade when there's empty inside, and which is the child could be impacted in the long run. Now they know that it's time to come to take a leap of faith, to go towards their happiness, and to take charge here. But first they will here try to, I see there could be like a make or break holiday. Something that could happen during the season of Aries. Maybe someone is born Leo, Aries, Libra, Cancer. So it's a make or break holiday. This could also be, they are very much... longing for a communication with you. You might just have known about this person's life, maybe third party as well, but you are not really corresponding with them, but they are going to show you a sign. They are going to show you a sign here that they are moving away from where they are. I'm picking up sun, could have air in their chart. There is something's going to come up about a travel. I don't know if they're them traveling to your destination. Something like that. But I see here, this could also be then, I say for some, they could take a child with them and leave. Because we have the Three of Swords is often a ending. You have someone here juggling, but leaving someone out in the cold to pursue a soulmate connection. And is coming up here with you. So let's see what is happening in your environment, my dear twin flames. Wow, they're around you, twin flames. I would definitely say that if you have been waiting for abundance to come to you, there is that coming to you. There is good news coming to you when it comes to abundance in general, which is giving you wish fulfillment. It's coming from your own hard labor. I will say here a soulmate connection where you have not been speaking to for a very long time. I would say that they are desperately trying to contact you. Now, you could have also purposely left this person out in the cold, giving up on this connection. Because you have this person have been too slow with the Knight of Pentacles. See, you know that you feel them around you. You feel their presence somehow, but you are very focused on your goals at the moment. You are here, getting up, doing your duties every single day. The rewards you get, you feel that is something you can see, touch, because many of you could have been in this union for a long time, and it's the balance for not being in touch with them. It's almost that you have replaced it with work, and you feel the sense of achievement because you can see rewards. You can, and now you can also see that I actually have my wish fulfillment in terms of everything that I'm creating myself. I have the power to create everything myself. I don't need my twin to necessarily be in my environment to be complete. And I only need them if they come towards me when they are healed. So it is an opportunity to heal this connection with the Temperance. But there is also an ending you could choose. I see that this person will contact you after not being in touch with them for a while. I see that I'm going to use this deck. Because we have the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the I see that you have, here we have the King of Cups. I see here you are that there have been blockages around this connection that you can't control. Blockages that are around them that you can't control. So what you can control is your happiness, manifesting your abundance, manifesting your happiness. And somehow you focusing not on them but only on you, it's making all this resolve itself over here. So you could be surprised where you have you have gotten used to not speaking to this person. You have gotten used to really not counter in this person as someone that you will consider a relationship with. So you have created this for yourself. You could have also, there is someone new, someone that feels very committed towards you. But there will be a message coming towards you from this person. It's going to put you in this place of, oh, well, I thought I let this person go. So for many of you that are dating, let's say, you could be dating a water sign, person that will come in that have either Aries or air sign in their chart, or maybe Sagittarius, is coming towards you to remind you that no, things are happening in the behind the scenes, and that they are very much planning to still proceed with this connection. But I would say that you are not waiting for them, but there will be a significant invite coming your way. It might be difficult for them to catch your attention. They might have to try a few times, because really you have completely given up on this person or this connection coming together. For you, it's been a catalyst to your own manifestation. It's been a journey that have guided you in the right direction. but ironically, it's guided you away from them because you're so focused on your own life, and that you have accepted that, well, when it comes to dating and if I want a relationship, it is not going to be them, and that's fine with me. So I certainly pick up that this reading are for those that are fine to be in this neutral zone, that you see the journey as it has given you a great deal of abundance and success, and that also it has shown you that in the past you thought only that you could have wish fulfillment and this fulfilled life if they were there, or if you had this, perfect family setup. But this journey have showed you that there is another way. So you see the value in this journey. So when this person suddenly shows up, you could be quite sort of baffled, because you are like, if you see here with the Page of Swords, she's like, it's something you will see that they are showing you. You think that I haven't been working in the background to come towards you. No, you're wrong. So you are like, really, have they? They've been trying to give you signs, but I think also you are beyond caring about it. So you could be like, well, I've decided it's too late. See, you are sort of, I decided it's too late. Yes, I've gone through the worst of the hurt that came with this connection, and I've transitioned through it. I could also be dating someone, so feel fine with that. But yes, they will be showing up out of the cold with quite a lot of fire. So there's fire in this chart, and you're like, it's almost like you're watching a movie in a way. You're like, they are targeting you in terms of trying to get your attention. They are stressing about it because they know, how do I reach, they're trying to manifest a new life for themselves, and they're trying to reach you when they're out in the cold, the Page of Wands. It's a bit like sending a smoke signal, right? But you are going to see the smoke signal, and see here, you are like questioning, you are like, do they love me still? Am I going crazy here? Or what is this? You are sort of wondering, but just, okay, no. And then you could just turn back and do what you're doing. But there is something happening. And this person indeed look at you as, the one, they know also that you are someone perhaps maybe very career driven, very wealthy, or they look at you as someone that can run their own show. So yeah, this is someone, when they come in, they have to come with their best suit, or they have to, it's not really about so much about the suit, it is about the approach. They have to be very bold when they come towards you. They have to be I'm sorry, I'm looking for my other deck. So something that when they know to get your attention, that the smoke signals is not going to get them the attention they want to. They are aware of the power of this union, that they can always reach out to you spiritually, but that's not what they want. They want to actually reach you. So we'll continue. You're continuing. I see that you're investing. You are very practical at this time. You're also looking at, what is my long-term destiny? You could be looking at, you are very much letting this person go, looking at your options, looking at, what is it that I want in my life to make it fulfilled? You want to look at something unrealistic. At the same time, you want to achieve the Ace of Pentacles, but you have no choice but to look at your options, because you are not factoring in this person anymore. Even though this person is, they are refusing to give up on this connection, but they know they aren't really doing, they are not taking, their delay is they're not going to prevent what you're doing, because they are caught up in their own situation. So something, there's something about timing. Timing is a big factor here, and if it's going to be too late or not. Oh, apologize. I had to go and find this deck of cards here. Right, so you see this person here, they're just standing there shouting, but they're not doing anything. You can't really achieve much with shouting. If anything, they're pushing anyone away from them. This is someone that is hovering, watching you walk away. Which, you know, then they shout, like inside they're shouting and they are moody, but they're not taking any action. They might expect you to take action, but knowing that you will not take action. Great. And you have again a knight. This time it's the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is they have feelings they want to express, but it looks of it they express it through they don't express it at all, and they from time to time can do something that is just causing a bit more of that chaos, right? They might show that, well, I'm here to invest, but they're reaching out to the Queen of Cups, that the Queen of Cups have felt that they are, you know, another option, right? And the Queen of Cups have taken the leap of faith and become the Empress, and finding their own, your own, her own wish fulfillment. And I see that you are very much, you are not factoring in this connection as a relationship. And I think this person is very, they're feeling the effect of that in their imagination. They felt that destiny somehow will just fall into place for them. But they are discovering that's not, this journey is not like that. It's not just going to fall into place without them taking action, and they are falling behind. They're falling behind because lack of immaturity, lack of changing their situation, whereas you have constantly, day to day, been changing your environment. You have grown, you become, you've become the person that you want to become, right? But this person, right, they know that also their world is changing because of you, but they haven't really taken that chance. But this union is giving them strength. It's giving them strength to change their world. But they are, I see someone here that is, they're someone not used to taking action. They kind of, they have just been staying in the same place for most part of their life. They are used to staying in some kind of misery where they have just been told, their mind's been conditioned to that, well, this is just how we live, you know, it's a bit like in a crazy environment, that's just our culture, or yeah, it's something like that, where they're blaming it on, they are therefore accept and live how it is. But you have come in to change their world. You have, you know, because of the love that you show them, nothing can ever be the same without you in their world. And they can't really understand where you are walking away, where you're not fighting for this connection. But again, I don't even know what this person is expecting that you could do, but they are picking up that this journey, this connection have come into their life for a reason they have not quite understood yet. Let's continue. Please, spirits, give me more messages of the most likely outcome and current energies around this twin flame union in April. The Ace of Wands, a sudden change, and I'm picking up a sudden change in the wheel of fortune. It's a wake-up call. I'm not surprised if the Tower come up soon, but it's about someone not being able to live in this misery. Right? They are juggling here, perhaps because they are a father figure. We have Aries, strong Aries, taking this leap of faith. But there is some kind of illusion. 5 of Wands. The Tower, yes, here it is. Man of Swords. A powerful reconnection is going to happen, and it's not going to happen in the way that neither you or them are anticipating. This is going to happen in a form of this, it's something on the outside, from the outside, that will remind them why they are your world, why they need to change, why they need to hurry up, why they cannot stay where they are. This could come in form of your person seeing that you have moved on with someone else. This could come in form of there is a major tower moment and an argument happening here. So someone is making a decision. There is a big decision that's happening that's going to kind of test someone's feelings for the other, that they want to turn around and fight for it. Because here we see that as well, that because of this connection, someone coming into their emperor, this feeling, this passion, something is changing. When they connect with you, something changes with them that someone can see. When someone sees that they're changing because of you, because of this connection, that is something they don't have control over, there is a reaction here, an argument. It can be, for example, a third party, as if, it's on their end, that will be like going all ballistic because they can't control. They see that your person, their person is changing. Right, they're changing the way they act, or they could do something that is, even if they're not reaching out to you, they will act and do something that shows that their feelings are very much in place, not changed, right? It's showing also that your person there's something about themselves they are healing, that is changing the way they are in their current environment, which is causing them to make a decision how to move forward. They want to follow their heart. They are getting a sign here. There could be a contract signed as well. I see that they have already decided they want to leave, but they're hoping for a smoother ending, right? There's going to be a reconnection, especially spiritually. But this person here, they have a family situation they have to deal with, but because their soul, their mind, everything is already gone away. This is someone that is in denial. They're in denial of their own world. They have already lived in the world where you live in 5D, but the 5D is becoming stronger than the 3D. This is someone that lives, you have an example in many cases when you get to the point of suffering so much because you don't want to be in the environment you are, because you can't change the environment, you change your mind. So you're creating an illusionary world around you, so kind of 5D, so that you can enter into that world and be happy. But it's not real, and they know that they cannot really stay in this imaginary world, dreaming, wishing about this fantasy to come true, when it's actually the fantasy is the truth, but they're living in the dark environment where they don't need to be. But the reason they are there is because they are not taking action. So they have to stand up and fight, which is action. I also see, it's going to be an ending. It's coming to an end because someone will be, they will be chased up against a corner where they cannot avoid. A certain confrontation. So a confrontation resulting in the tower. So when you reach the 10 of swords, the 10 of wands, a feeling pushed up against a corner, a tower must come, right? That tower could come in front of, if it's something extreme like violence, hopefully not. But then I believe it's just like, okay, now the truth, the only truth here is to set this free. It's to have the Ace of Wands, right? It's to set this free. To set this free, I become the Emperor, and the Emperor, I don't have to juggle anymore. I take, my leap of faith, and I take my wand and I go for what I thought was an illusion, right? But there is obstacles and there is obstacle and restrictions in their environment, but they know that they can overcome them now, because now they have gone to the last level, right? The painful one, the bitter end. Oh, sorry for the pause. I had to find a new deck, and due to the new restrictions on YouTube, I have to also go through, sometimes I have to go through all their decks to make sure there's no no nudity, because some of the tarot, you know, they are ancient. So there are, for example, the Lovers, the Star, the World. Some of the decks, especially Rider-Waite, the older version, yeah, you have to cover up. So now there will be new tarot decks made, maybe especially for those that use it on YouTube. Anyway, we shall continue. So even though, you know, this was a break, it also feels like there will be a break. There will be a radio silence, but like a different type of radio silence. Because here there is a tower moment happening. It has to happen to clear the illusion. Because someone is living in an illusion, imagining they don't live there, but they now have to face the reality. They have to face that, okay, actually this reality is very much alive and kicking, and I have to sort it out. So there is some kind of big heated argument, and there's a lot happening. It could go on for some time. Now this person could then release themselves and go a bit havoc, I'm seeing here. And if they cannot release themselves, you could see that this person, either way, is someone that is being let out of a cave, single, ready to mingle. This is, or if someone isn't, they're even going to behave single. There is something happening in their restricted environment that this person will show that, you know, they do whatever they want, but it's kind of in a rebellious way. So you could hear from this person or see this person, and they could act quite erratic. They could act quite, there is something about sort of a bit reckless behavior. They are also very rebellious. They want to show that I'm young, good looking, and I don't give a damn of, you know, how I behave. The world is mine. It's kind of a rebellious but fun way. But at the same time, this person here is having to be very strong. But instead of, I guess, being vulnerable, they're going to show the opposite, which is causing more damage. So for some, I unfortunately see this person, right? They are used to living in a relationship where they go out, do whatever they want, then they come back, and they're used to so many arguments and stress of it afterwards that they're completely immune to it. But that is the universe saying, well, this drama will be stronger and stronger and stronger until you do something about it, meaning there has to be maturity. But if this person do not mature, where they sort of are someone that will go havoc, do what they want, but they somehow go back to the same home, they know they need their roof over their head, because when they have had their space, they haven't really done it to sort of plan a movement. They're just gone, they just is a release of something. So there is I really see there is two types of behavior here and result. Either way, it's going to start this new cycle, but it's following off a lot of wands. 9 of Wands. I see a lot of drama on their end. Is someone's trying to hold on to something that has already fallen. See, this person, they seek your love changed them, and they want to go through fire for you. They want to, but they do lack maturity, and you are not going to go and pick them up. They know that. So let's see, what is the most likely outcome of their behavior? Yeah, they could. There is communication coming, so from afar. They could be a Leo. They could be an air sign with Pisces. I'm getting air sign with Pisces. Cancer as well. Yeah, Cancer as well. For some of you, I do see that there are two people. I see that one, you know, is your twin, but it's been an ongoing saga in a way, and you know about the journey. Another person could be someone that you have tried to move things ahead with. Like for those of you that are dating. There is someone that you're trying to move forward with. But I think particularly here, something is happening with the King of Pentacles. Something about an awakening. An awakening is happening based on an argument. It has to do with the last straw, wherever they are. The last straw in a situation, that could be marriage, long-term relationship, is happening where they are. It's not to do with you. It's not to do with, but it's all happening at once. I also see that, around you as a person, because you at this time, it's almost that you have released any expectations from anyone to move into a relationship. You completely released that. You're in your own world. You created your own world, and right in this world, you are very content. You are very happy, and this is not false happiness. It is real. You're not surrounded by illusions like this person, where there is one house, perhaps where there's an illusion that, well, this, so long as I have this house, I have it all. Something is going to happen that is shaking up this house, and it's not going to be put back down or built up again. It's demolished for certain. It cannot. It's beyond repair. This is beyond repair, and something reaching its breaking point. Of course, there is typically chaos, which I'm picking up some chaos around them. Let's see if we can pick up the Chinese sign. We have the year of the ox, so that can be 1985. We also have the year of the horse, 1978, 1990. Year of the ox and year of the horse, it is not compatible. Probably is the most uncompatible match. So I hope for your sake it's not that. Personally, I'm born the year of the horse, very much on the cusp of the snake. So I think if someone is born like 78, they're earth horse. But if the other elements, like 1990, I think 1966 with the ox, it's not that they don't get along. It's two very, very strong characters, but in a different way. I think the horse seems more confident than they are and can be hurt of an ox's bluntness. And the ox can think that the horse is arrogant because they mean well, but the way they communicate to the horse can be very sort of do it my way, the highway, which is something the horse won't pick up. So it's the horse is also Gemini energy, ox is Capricorn. We also have the year of the dragon. It stands for Taurus, ox and Taurus. Ox and dragon is very compatible. Horse and dragon is compatible as well. The monkey, the horse monkey is very compatible. So these are the signs and some of the information I have available for you. It's very much an energy of the reading is that you continue to do what you do. Here is a matter of not doing anything at all. You invest and do everything grounding day out, day in. Again, looking and into your own happiness. Very much see that you will with the seven of Pentacles is actually standing out a lot in this reading for you. It shows that persistency is going to give you the results and manifestation and healing towards you. It is the very key to kind of stay still, to look carefully at your opportunities, but at the moment stand still and keep filling up that cup for you. The cup you're filling up for you is making you very strong. It is making you very grounded. It is offering you healing. And when you do choose to step forward, whatever you're just deciding to do in your life, anything small, you're very certain about your next move. Nothing is going to sway you at this time. Right, there is a page energy around you. There is fast movement around you. I do see that your person potentially could be departing someone that is a it's funny, I don't read reversals, so there could be a Queen of Swords attempting to reverse a divorce. They're wanting to fight for your person. I'm picking up strong air sign. But this is final. This is final. It's not possible to reverse. There is someone here trying to reach out to you, wanting to manifest you back. I don't think this person is going to basically, let's say, gets a you know, okay, I signed the contract, I'm out here from the third party and off I go. They know that journey back to you, that's going to be a time consuming one, but there is going to be a message about a new start. There's going to be a reconnection where the flame will light up in this union. But now I see that it's you perhaps that have moved on. I see you have two contestants here. I really strongly feel that you have, for those of you that want a relationship that is not enough for you to be on the journey, there is another connection also that you have started another life. You've taken already a leap of faith to a new life, that the wheel has turned, so you are at peace with that, and you are also enjoying your new your new life. And I'm picking up that this person, they will reach out to you, but there's going to be a time where they have to readjust. So that this person is, if you imagine someone that is an extreme example, let's say if they've been in jail for 10 years, right? Say this is someone they have, sorry, I'm gonna drink water. Let's say that if they were a famous football player, right? They ended up in jail. Let's say that was the case. And you know, their skills, you know, were, you know, irreplaceable, and you know, they knew exactly you know, what they wanted in the world. But 10 years taken away, but they were stuck somewhere for something a path they shouldn't have chosen, right? When they come out, they are not going to be completely in tune with their new world. It's impossible. It's absolutely impossible. So you'll see someone running a bit havoc. This could be someone that when they're in a relationship, they seem to have it all sorted with pursuing you, but they actually don't have any real experience in dating, and especially not with the twin flame. Again, you only have one chance. But this is someone, they could be sort of let out, and they could go a bit berserk. You could see this person having one too many drinks. You could see this person making a fool out of themselves. They don't know what to do with their freedom. I definitely see someone could be very reckless and you could watch them like, oh, OMG, I think I'm definitely safely staying on this path. You could have that vision towards them and see, well, yeah, good. I'm glad for them that they have cut themselves free. But yeah, it's going to take a while before I will you know, catch up with them. So many of you have this kind of mature view. It just depends on maybe on your age and where you are in life as well, right? But this person's drama is part of them leveling up and setting themselves free. But to be part of your world, it's not an overnight thing, but there will be a rekindling about the attraction, especially. There will be an invitation. There will be them saying, can we meet up? And you might say yes, but they are going to also see that you are a completely different person. You evolved, like you don't, because a twin flame union is supposed to come together when two people are truly aligned, right? This person would have to make a lot of effort. And you see here, you are attracting romantic love because you are really enjoying your own world and it's genuine. This person might propose to you. I mean, they can be, like, again, they can be sort of living in an illusion, like they have to also go through and release the past, experience more love in the present. And you know, it is a matter of being safe to love. You too could be from different cultures and religious and spiritual beliefs as well. This could be a factor. It's kind of yeah, it's the worlds that you're from is very different. Like many people couldn't maybe not imagine you two together because you're so different, but you do belong together because it is your twin flame. But that's not something you don't come with that label. There should be sort of a reality show about twin flames. Can you imagine? Where twin flames go out searching for each other, and there is a reality show about reunion. And that would be very exciting. There's like a twin flame detector. Maybe I just invented a new idea there. We'll definitely get a lot of viewers. We'll get our views from this channel at least. It's something about someone being cold and serious, thinking instead of feeling. Right? They want to go and get the Empress. But it's not just to go and get the Empress. They have to, they have to walk through. They have to walk through fire in a way they can't imagine. And they definitely have to leave. They have to leave something behind. I see there's a celebration. Maybe someone had their birthday coming up, or there's a big celebration of a contract coming to an end. This is someone celebrating success, right? This is someone also that have done something in the background here for the purpose of a union, for the purpose of true love, for the purpose of them. They want to be with the Empress, but they kept it to themselves. They're having to release. I see someone clearly. It's that they are starting to understand this union. They know the worth of this union. They know what they have to do, and they are doing it. But again, can they? How do they look like in your world, right? It's like on paper, this might be the happiest ending ever, but I see something about your world. You might take a look at them and think, wow, you're very outdated. But I do see there is a reconnection. This obviously this union, a twin flame union, it's always a closeness. There's always a flame, but you are taking a very grounded approach. You are not really, perhaps in the past, you were very sort of excited and you will jump through hoops and your heart will be fluttering, but now you are sort of more grounded when they come forward. It was my fault, but I blamed you. So many things remind me of you, and I couldn't let you get close to me. I hope that you forgive me one day. I will wait for a sign from you. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Yeah, I can't stop thinking about you. And I remember every detail of that day. I want to feel that way again. So they definitely cannot move on from a certain day, a certain moment. They knew that, okay, this union is goes beyond what they ever imagined. It is a very powerful union, and it's looking at their own life now. They see it's the very reason for their existence, for their world to change and making their world a better place, a different place than what they could imagine. See, an ending is bringing a new beginning. I want to talk more, so you could reach out. You might want to speak to your friends talking about this person reaching out or what's happening around this union. Looking at your photos as well. I see someone, they're fantasizing about the past. So that could also be a danger because, right, the past is the past. What can they offer in the future? Can they impress you and recreate the same? But there is something to do with healing that they have to accept. So let's wrap up this reading today. Oops, too many, way too many. These are very slippery. I do love these cards. I pick a few every day. It's great, just great advice. Definitely great deck. Spend less time worrying about your appearance. You are enough. Don't worry about what could go wrong. If something does go wrong, you will be able to make the best out of it. You are a lot tougher than you think you are. Learn how to honor and treat your body well. So maybe some of you will do something more healthy with your body as well. you miss the beauty when you are stressed. Be gentle with yourself, be messy. Sometimes let it all go. So it's also, it could also be that you have been working a lot, so it's hard to break that cycle. But a detour is available to you right now that can be of benefit. And lastly, we have, don't let people suck the air out of your spirit. So my dear twin flames, as always, a pleasure doing your reading. Please like, subscribe, and you can also share and leave a comment. Thank you and have a wonderful weekend. See you soon.